Synchro Arts sent me a copy of their new plugin, Revoice Pro 5, and we're going to see how it stacks up against Melodyne. Let's go. For the purpose of this video, I'm not going to focus on how to use Revoice or Melodyne, but rather I'm going to focus on the key features that I think stand out so we can do a comparison between both of them. Revoice runs externally to your DAW in a separate app. You can load it by launching the Revoice Pro link from Pro Tools. You'll do that from the audio suite, jump to Synchro Arts, and launch the Revoice Pro link. Once you have that up, you can create a new Revoice Pro session and you can capture in all the audio that you want to edit. Now, I already have all the audio captured in, so I'm going to jump over to the Revoice app. And this is what we're working with. Let's take a listen.
I can't breathe. I need you close to me, 'cause I can't sleep without you.
Sounds like garbage, but don't fret. That's what we're going to fix. So we're going to head over here onto the lead vocal track. We're going to select it, solo. Let's full screen mode that. If I press W, it's going to go into the tuning mode. And let's just tune that baby up. Inside the tuning window, you have your normal tuning parameters. You can change the level, you can change pitch drift, and how much correction there is, as well as sense. For the purpose of this demonstration, I'm just going to select all and snap to grid. You can also choose your scale right here. This song is an A sharp major. So I'm just going to add this to make it a lot easier. And that will snap this to grid. Some of the key highlighted tools that Revoice Pro 5 has that Melodyne definitely doesn't have is the draw tool. You might be familiar with the draw tool if you use Autotune, but I reassure you that the one in Revoice Pro is completely different. It's more of a free-form tool, and I can show you what it does right now. If I head over to the draw tool, you can literally reshape a wave by drawing it in. And there you go. Extremely powerful. I can even take this right here.
I need you close to me.
I can redraw that wave. And here is the result.
I need you close to me.
And the second tool that is key to Revoice Pro is the shaper tool. The shaper tool allows you to retain the general shape of the wave while adding these points. And if you've ever used Adobe Illustrator, you'll know what it looks like. I can go ahead and take this and just move these points. So this is what it sounds like.
You close to me.
This allows you to really get in there and do fine adjustments. I really dig this. Let's go ahead and use the draw tool to fix this right here. And let's
You close to me.
For this one, we'll just use the draw tool.
Close to me, 'cause I can't sleep without you.
And there you go. All done tuning. Now that we're done tuning, we're going to head back over here and we're going to unsolo this track. Let's collapse that. If I press B, it's going to open up this new process window. From here, I can go ahead and add the other tracks under here, under dub tracks. We'll add those. We'll create a new process under presets. We're going to go to factory presets, and here is where the magic happens. If I select this right here, 27 is tight timing plus pitch match unison plus tune harmony. Let me explain what that does. It's going to align in pitch and timing the dubs to the lead guide. Then it's going to also take the harmonies and it's only going to match in pitch what's in unison, but it's still going to tune the harmonies. Absolutely wild. Make sure that you select the scale when you do this. I find that it works a lot better. We're just going to click create new process and that's it. And if I just play this,
I need you close to me, 'cause I can't sleep without you.
that is wild. That is much better than the initial version that we had. We can make further adjustments if we press the key P. From here, we can say high res mode again. And what I like to do is I like to loosen up the timing a tiny bit. This is all for preference. I'm just going to go to 19 milliseconds. And let's see what this sounds like now.
I need you close to me, 'cause I can't sleep without you.
And there you have it. Let's jump into Melodyne. Melodyne Studio is a multi-track pitch and time-shifting software with polyphonic capability. It has melodic and percussive pitch algorithms, musically weighted pitch analysis, fade tool, sibilant tool, leveling macro, recallable search, and ARA compatibility. If you're a Pro Tools user, you'll find that using Melodyne is so easy because it's integrated into the DAW. I just go over to my vocal tracks right here, and I can simply click Melodyne, and it's going to open up this window, and all my tracks are automatically brought in. There is no capture process, so it is absolutely great. From this view over here, I can see other tracks that I've imported in, and that makes it easy for me to align the tracks. Of course, it is a manual process. It's not going to be as easy as Revoice Pro, so it's going to take some time, but you can also use Revoice Pro to sync it up if you would rather tune and edit inside Melodyne. The great thing about Melodyne for me, it's time editing. When it comes to time editing, I really feel that Melodyne dominates because of this grid that matches up with your DAW. You can go in here, I can easily see if there's something that's out of time, and if there is, I can just easily adjust those things. Melodyne is extremely easy to use. It's straightforward. I can go ahead and select this entire thing, adjust the pitch center and drift, and there you go. It's pretty much done.
I need you close to me, 'cause I can't sleep without you.
So it's time for the results. Which plugin is better? Well, to answer that question, we have to break it down into categories. So let's start with number one. Which one sounds better? When I say sound better, I'm not talking about the tuning feature. Both Melodyne Studio and Revoice Pro do a phenomenal job at tuning. You can get some really natural, high quality sounding results. It will sound like the vocalist was perfect. But what I'm actually talking about is the fidelity of the track. I didn't even think that this was a thing until I started working with Revoice Pro, and I'm just going to let you hear the results for yourself. So what I have here is a printed track of Revoice.
I can't breathe.
Next, we're going to play a printed track of Melodyne.
I can't breathe.
Did you hear the difference? It was really subtle, but there's definitely a difference there. I'm going to play for you guys again. This is Revoice.
I can't breathe.
This is Melodyne.
I can't breathe.
The sonic clarity that Revoice Pro 5 maintains is just impeccable. It retains all of that airiness that my expensive microphone has, while Melodyne seems to kind of diminish that sound. It kind of darkens everything, and it definitely sounds a little bit more dull. Will you hear the difference in the mix? That is up for debate, but there is definitely a difference. So the winner here clearly goes to Revoice Pro. All right, next category. Which one is better at pitch detection? If you've ever worked with aggressive style vocals, those are any type of vocals that have a growl or a distorted tonality to them, you will know right off the bat if you've ever tried to tune those vocals. Every tuner, no matter which tuner, is going to have a problem detecting those notes. Revoice Pro is no different. We can look right here that these two notes should be the same notes as this, but it's kind of knocked it over here.
Without you.
Now, you can fix that a little bit in Revoice Pro. You can click P, it'll bring you to the screen right here. You can select high res mode, and you can actually change the frequencies which detect the pitch, and that helps a little bit.
Without you.
The only problem, and this is my major gripe with this, is that it applies it to the entire captured wave within Revoice Pro. And something like Melodyne, you can actually go in there and do it only to that specific note, which is great. As you saw in Revoice Pro makes you change the detection of the entire wave, whereas in Melodyne, you can go over here and you can click this little wrench right here, which is note assignment mode, and it'll allow you to snap those waves to a different range, and you can connect right there. All right, let's play back the result from Melodyne.
To me, 'cause I can't sleep without you.
So much easier, and honestly, it sounds a lot cleaner. So for pitch detection, I feel like Melodyne wins. Next category, which one is better at time correction and editing? Now, when I'm editing vocals, one key thing that helps me correct time issues is a grid. Don't underestimate the grid. When it comes to correcting time issues with a vocal performance, I absolutely depend on a grid. When we look at Melodyne in here, there's a grid and it's aligned with my DAW session. From here, I can easily look at this performance and decide what is off time and what is on time. I can make quick adjustments just by looking at it and not even hearing it. But the lack of having one in Revoice Pro, to me, it's just really unfortunate, because I feel like the only way that you can get things on time is for you just to use your ears, and it's kind of guesswork at that point. Yes, Revoice Pro has little markers at the top to let you know where the time is, but it's not the same thing as having vertical grids. Let's talk about another feature of time editing. During the time when I recorded the harmonies, I did the left harmony different than the right. I accidentally sang the last two notes connected together. On the other version, I sang it separated, and here's what I mean. I can easily take this right here. I can separate these notes. I can drag that to match the other one right here, which is over here. And the great thing about Melodyne is Melodyne has a fade tool that allows me to fade that note out. So when I listen to this harmony now, it sounds like I sang it correctly. You can't do that as smoothly in Revoice Pro. Revoice Pro has warp points which allow you to adjust the timing, but as far as I know, there is no fade tool, so you're kind of stuck with very harsh cuts. So when it comes to time editing, Melodyne wins in this category. Next category, which one is faster? Well, that's going to be Revoice Pro by a mile. I'm going to be honest with you, half of my back issues are from sitting here and Melodyning people's vocals. All right, the final category, price. Melodyne Studio runs a whopping $700. Revoice Pro 5 is offering an intro price of $345. That is a major price difference, and you are definitely getting more bang for your buck with Revoice Pro 5. Unless you have endless amounts of cash, the clear winner here is Revoice Pro 5. And that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, please give me a like, follow, and a reshare. If you like these type of videos or you want to see something else, please leave a comment. Until next time, peace.